Today on Inquirer, rescuers reach Cessna crash site near Mayon crater. Retrieval operations begin amid poor visibility and unstable terrain. Former Senator Leila de Lima marks 6th year in detention, files motion for case dismissal and immediate release. Suspect in New Zealand tourist sleigh surrenders. And Philippine rescue team recovers more bodies in earthquake-hit Turkey. Good evening. The Philippine Army reports that the interagency search and retrieval team has reached the Cessna plane wreckage near Mayon volcano's crater after days of the treacherous trek. According to the Army, upon reaching the site, the team began the retrieval operation to recover the remains of the 4 victims. Citing the multi-agency search and retrieval team members, the Army says unfavorable terrain and bad weather made reaching the crash site difficult. Meanwhile, Kamalig Town Mayor Kaloy Baldo, in a Facebook post on Friday, says that responders also recovered the victims' belongings, which were reportedly scattered across the area. Baldo adds that the materials are to be turned over to the scene of the crime operatives for investigation. Mayor Baldo says despite present hazards, retrieval operations still pushed through. The search and retrieval team is composed of Army personnel from the 31st Infantry Battalion, 9th Infantry Division, local mountaineers, government rescuers, and other trek guides. The team started their climb to reach the crash site on Tuesday, February 21. On February 18, the Cessna RPC 340 went missing after taking off from Bicol International Airport. The 4 people on board the aircraft were confirmed dead on Thursday. Malacanang clarifies that February 25 this year, which marks the 37th anniversary of the EDSA People Power Revolution, is a regular working day. This comes after President Bongbong Marcos moved the holiday to February 24. In a Facebook post, the Official Gazette of the Philippines said February 24, 2023 has been declared as a special non-working day in lieu of February 25, 2023, without diminishing the latter's significance. Due to this, the Official Gazette said February 2025 is now a regular working day. The anniversary of the EDSA People Power Revolution falls on February 25. Marking a monumental day in the Philippine history, thousands of civilians across all ages, backgrounds, and classes joined forces in peaceful resistance. With the help of influential public figures, the united effort successfully pushed out the oppressive President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. from power. The Office of Civil Defense says the Philippine rescue team in earthquake-hit Turkey has recovered more bodies buried under the rubble. As of Thursday, the urban search and rescue team has retrieved the remains of 6 more victims trapped and buried under the rubble of 36 buildings. According to the Office of Civil Defense, a total of 938 patients have also been treated by the Philippine medical team. The 82-man interagency contingent was deployed to the earthquake-hit country on February 9. The contingent is expected to end their rescue operations on February 24 and return to the Philippines no later than March 1. According to a Reuters report on Thursday, the magnitude 7.8 earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria on February 6 has claimed the lives of over 43,000 people. Next on Inquirer Today, former Senator Leila de Lima marks 6th year in detention, files motion for case dismissal and immediate release. And suspect in New Zealand tourist sleigh surrenders. This is Inquirer Today. We'll be back shortly.
Salamat po sa suportan nyo. Maraming salamat. pala Rinaldo sa taga-Dunsol. Ako ng kalan Dunsol, Tugon. Ang trabaho ko po, naglalaot po ako ngayon. Kung ako ng alimango. Konti lang nahuli namin.
Ay, mata lo. Muncul. Cus.
Sa susunod yung pagkikita ko yung paano ko ibang uli ng isda. Sana samahan niyo ang dulo manghuli ng alimango.
Maliit lang.
Maraming salamat po sa sumusuporta po sa akin. Ano po ang request ng driver sa akin? Yung gagawin ko. Masaya po ako. Maraming salamat nanonood sa akin sa video ko.
On her 6th year in detention at Camp Crame, former Senator Leila de Lima files a motion for case dismissal and immediate release. In a 33-page motion, de Lima's camp asked the Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court Branch 204 to dismiss the cases against the former senator for lack of evidence. De Lima's camp also asked the court to immediately release the former senator, as well as her former driver, Ronnie Dayan, and grant them the right to bail. This comes after former Bureau of Corrections Officer in Charge Rafael Ragos's testimony in court affirming his recantation of his previous allegations against de Lima. In a statement on Friday, de Lima says her 6 years under police custody were the most important years of her life. She says those years were spent, quote, fighting the good fight. 6 years later, de Lima still strongly believes she will be vindicated. De Lima also vows to stand her ground despite attempts to silence her. She was alleged to be involved in the drug trade supposedly run from inside the New Bilibid prison. The NBP is the country's main penitentiary that is being maintained by the Bureau of Corrections under the Department of Justice. Local and international legislators, organizations, and human rights advocates have collectively raised their voices to demand that the Philippine government grant de Lima her freedom. Some government's witnesses have since recanted their testimonies against de Lima. The police says one of the suspects in the killing of a tourist from New Zealand has surrendered to authorities. In a report, the Southern Police District says the alleged gunman, John Mar Manalo, turned himself in to police on Friday at around 1:11 a.m. in Pasig City. Manalo is the suspect behind the holdup and killing of Nicholas Peter Stacy in Makati City last Sunday. According to the Southern Police District, Manalo was collared by virtue of his standing warrant of arrest for robbery with violence against or intimidation issued to him and two others in September 2022. In a television interview, Southern Police District Chief Brigadier General Kirby John Kraft says Manalo had since denied playing a hand in the brazen killing of Stacy. This comes after Kraft publicly identified Manalo as one of the suspects in a press briefing on Thursday. Police earlier said Stacy was walking with his girlfriend along Fillmore Street in Barangay Palanan when armed motorcycle riding men waylaid them and declared a holdup. Stacy was shot in his left chest, resulting in his death. The suspect stole from Stacy's girlfriend before fleeing towards Pasay City. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Anthony Arceo ng Bandera. Ann?
Hello Neil at hello sa lahat ng kabandera natin all over the universe. Narito ang latest chika for today. May panghihinayang na nararamdaman ang talent manager na si OG Diaz sa career ng dating alaga na si Liza Soberano. Napag-usapan kasi nila ang dalaga sa Showbiz Update blog kasama sina Mama Loy at Tito Jegs dahil trending ang nangyari sa Instagram account ng dalaga na inakala ng mga fans ay nahack. Nagtataka nga raw si OG kung bakit siya pa rin ang tinatanong ng mga tao ukol sa dalaga, gayong hindi naman na siya ang talent manager nito at wala na siyang masyadong balita patungkol sa aktres. Ngunit ayon sa mga balitang nakarating sa kanya, ay hindi naman nahack ang social media accounts ni Liza, bagkus naglilinis lamang daw ito at nagtatanggal ng kanyang mga larawan para sa di umano'y rebranding. Nitong Miyerkules nga ay muli nang nag-post si Liza ng mga larawan sa Instagram at isang tula ang naging caption na tila teaser sa bagong pasabog na proyekto ng aktres. Nagbigay naman ng opinyon ang dating talent manager ni Liza sa ginawa nitong pagtanggal ng mga nagdaang post sa Instagram at YouTube dahil nagsisilbi raw itong memories at history ng kanyang journey sa pag-aartista. Inamin rin ni OG na nakakaramdam nga siya ng panghihinayang sa career ni Liza. Sabi nga niya sa latest vlog niya na in-upload kahapon, February 23, nangihinayang ako sa career ni Liza, wa echos. Kasi nandun na siya. Syempre, na-hurt ako bilang former manager na nakakabasa ako ng ano nang ginagawa ni Liza sa sarili niya. Bakit nag-iiba na siya ng direksyon? Bakit noong nandun pa siya sa ABS-CBN o kay OG Diaz, maganda naman o maayos naman ang palakad sa kanya? Bakit nagiging fan na lang ng K-pop si Liza? Syempre hindi ko naman alam ang isasagot ko sa mga fans dahil unang-una, hindi na ako ang manager. Nangihinayang lang ako kasi pinaghirapan naming lahat yon kung nasaan siya nandoon. Ngayon raw kasi ay iilan na lang din ang mga commercials na nakikita si Liza, bagamat may mga nag-renew. Pero hindi naman daw matutukoy kung hanggang kailan o hanggang saan ang mga ito. Pagpapatuloy pa ni OG, syempre hindi natin alam kung yung mga suki ng endorsements ng mga brand ni Liza ay uulit pa lalo na't hindi nila nakikita locally o sa mga palabas sa TV si Liza dahil pinili na nga niyang sa US sumubok at magbakasakaling makilala siya. Ngunit sa kabila nito ay nauunawaan naman raw niya ang dalaga sa kung ano ang gusto at magpapasaya rito. Talagang nanghihinayang lang siya lalo't alam niyang hindi naman nagkulang mag-pitch ang ABS-CBN ng mga posibleng proyekto sa kanila ng kanyang boyfriend na si Enrique Hill, ngunit sa huli ay hindi raw ito tinatanggap o inaaprubahan. Nabanggit nga ni OG na isa sa mga proyektong pinitch ng ABS-CBN para kina Liza at Enrique ay ang Filipino adaptation ng Korean drama series na It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Ngunit hindi nga ito natuloy dahil hindi ito inaprobahan ng magkasintahan. Bagamat may panghihinayang na nararamdaman si OG, ay mukhang happy naman si Liza sa kasalukuyan niyang ginagawa na pinupursue ang kanyang career sa Hollywood. Say naman ni OG, paganigurado namang open pa rin ang ABS-CBN sa aktres, sakaling naisin nitong bumalik sa local showbiz at paniguradong isa siya sa mga matutuwa kapag nangyari ito. At yan nga ang latest showbiz chika for today. Tutok lang sa bandera para sa mas may init na pasabag na chika sa mundo ng showbiz. Maraming salamat, Neil.
Salamat, Ann. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Catch Inquirer Today live weekdays at 6 p.m. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.